Our little group, Ethics and Government, we've been going over some properties owned by the county. Properties that need to be sold or just done away with, whatever we need to do. I've talked to Mr. Wilson and I've talked to Mr. Barham about getting rid of some of these properties. I'm thinking I might have been Miss Clemmons too, but I don't think anything's ever happened about it. It's just deaf ears. So we were going through rental property that the county owns. And I think every one of y'all got one of these, a copy of it. And we notified y'all of, on November the 27th, about the property in question. Now the property is at Nash Farms. All right. I own rental properties around the county. I've looked at the house. We own it. It's at Nash Farms. Fair market value, if I own that house, I would have it on the market for $1,000 a month. So that's $12,000 a year. Well, the renter that's in there is paying $200 a month. What can you get for $200 a month? So we went, got to thinking about this thing, and now let me put a picture of the house down there because this is county property. Not a bad deal, but from what I understand, it's county employees that rent the house. Well, that threw up some more questions. All right, if they're paying $200 a month and the fair market is $1,000 a month, they're being compensated over $9,000 a year. Make sense? I hope it does. Because if I work for the county and I take home a car just for me to use, you're going to give me a 1099 for it, I'm sure. So somebody is being compensated. Well, the thing about it is what I couldn't believe, this has been going on for 9 years. They've rented this thing for $200 a month for 9 years. Okay, so that is $86,400 of money that we didn't get here. Now, I don't know how somebody got this sweet deal. I really don't, but it is a sweet deal. Now, I looked at it and I thought about your response. I know you're not going to respond to me, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. If it was a response, these are county employees, and they say, well, they're going to be looking at the property and they're going to be keeping up with it. Okay. Then that means that you have to pay the man overtime because he's an employee, and God knows what you're going to come up with. Now, to be honest with you, this has happened before. It wasn't government. The funeral home let a guy sleep or stay in the basement of his place for years, rent-free. So he told the guy for several years to move out. The guy moved out and sued him for overtime because he worked there part-time. Sued him for overtime and won the case. Now, I don't know about the county attorney or how this thing works out, but I tell you what, y'all don't need to let this stuff fall on deaf ears. He needs to do his job. Y'all need to do your job. And Miss Clemmons, this is in your district, lady. I can't believe that you're more interested in getting rid of a Confederate museum than you are taking care of business. Need to take care of business. Thank you.
Section. Are there any comments from the commissioners?
I have one.
Okay, Commissioner Clemmons.
Sherry, I want to address this issue with Nash Farms and the county employee that's staying there. When I first got in office, I asked about the property there, And as soon as I found out that this was a county employee who is also a veteran, I vowed to make sure that I joined the ranks of everybody else that is protecting veterans from homelessness. We have a veteran staying in that home, and their dependents that stand in that home, and if someone has served in our military or is serving in our military, and this county has an opportunity to open up doors and allow them to stay in a home with lower rent, then I think we're doing a good job. I would like to commend you guys, empower you to do more of helping the homelessness veterans in our community. And I will stand by making sure that that veteran can stay in that home as long as he wishes. We need to put policies in place, and I don't know if there's a lease. I don't know what's going on with that. I think we did have a lease. That's why people know how much it is. But make sure that we're protecting our veterans. And thank you for allowing the veteran to stay in the home on the property. How dare somebody ask us to put them out? How dare you come into this board meeting and ask us to evict a veteran who has served in the military? I think, now this happened, I don't know how long ago.
Okay, we're gonna stop. Order, so let's
I don't know how long
speak
ago,
to the county manager. We don't
County
speak
manager, I don't know how long ago that this happened, but this happened way before Commissioner D got in office. Nobody came in here and asked to evict the veteran. But because I'm in office now, they want me to be the bad guy and evict the veteran. And if they asked for it before then, I want to know when, because he's been staying in there probably longer than I've been in Henry County. So I thank you all for making sure that we protect the veterans of Henry County.
Okay. All right, excuse me, sir, we will not have comments from the floor. Okay, this is Commissioner's time. Okay, we're gonna need to escort those out who are out of order today. So thank you. We want to be in order, so thank you.
You don't sanction anybody, nor do you sanction the veterans.
Okay, thank you.
You say you are.
Please escort this gentleman out, he's out of order.
I want to follow.
Excuse me.